Hey people, welcome to the channel, and again continuing with the topic of the Hercules C2 in Star Citizen and how people are missing the opportunity of using this well-recognized great hauler as ship capable of doing quite a bit of nice combat. In fact, here you see some critical threat combat beacons. These usually pay quite handsomely, and this is not edited, this is not speed up. This is as much time as it gets to finish one of these, and actually did 2 of these in a row. So as per my previous video, you want to get size 5 laser cannons, and it's surprising the amount of people, oh, but the speed, dude, at size 5 there's no difference between the speed of a repeater and the laser cannon. The laser cannon will only have 70% more total DPS, which is what you're looking at. You're looking for maximum DPS because you're going to be fighting 2 freaking hammerheads at the same time. So you're not going to be fast, okay? You just want to have a maximum amount of DPS while sustaining damage, taking those size 3 shields to its maximum whenever possible. You see the power there is right there in the middle. There's nothing special going on here. And it is simply capable of doing it. And people are surprised by this, or, oh, you don't get it, the light fighter. Have you any idea how much shots a light fighter needs to land on you to bring a C2 down? Even in PvP, it takes forever, and most people are not that good. You will land a couple shots on them, that's all you need to do, and they need to avoid getting shot for 5 minutes or so while landing every one of theirs. So even for PvP, which of course I don't recommend going with a C2 for PvP, but if it ends up happening, there's a good chance that unless he's very skilled, yes, you will bring him down. Just a matter, you don't have any gimbals here, as you see. You just have to do your best with this massive beast of a ship to keep your shots on that hammerhead. You can go for the head or for the middle, depending on how you're going. Try to find where it's taking a little bit more of the damage and focus there your shots, and try to move around a little bit. You're slow as fuck, but so are those hammerheads flying around you. So it does involve a minimal amount of skill. I'm no Avenger 1-0 or whatever the hell the guy doing YouTube videos is. That's not what I do. I don't do PvP. My skills after a couple of years are rather mediocre, but even with those, and anyone trying to learn how to fight in Star Citizen, within a couple months or so, you will be more than comfortable flying these bigger ships for these kind of missions. It will not be that challenging. So if you're new to the game, you're considering playing for the first time, start with your starter ship. Your starter ship is more than capable of doing the moderate combat beacon missions. And there's people that think that they don't pop up. Try different servers. Try different times of the day. You will find beacons, and you start with the low ones. You start with the low ones, and there it pops, right? And I have some damage, but it's not that big a deal. Still more than capable of moving around, going for the next one, and that's what you keep on doing, okay? So hauling is, of course, the thing you do with your C2. But my point is, there's no reason to not use this, especially for something that pays as well as this does. There's people dragging around fucking rocks in their cuddies or in their C2s. Why would you ever do that? There's a lot. Yeah, if that's fun for you, sure. Hell, there's people that do hull stripping, which just would put me in a mental asylum. But this is a lot more fun, at least for me it is. Flying around with a big, heavy rig and going at it with a hammerhead is a little bit more exciting than just stripping the hull of a of a JPEG sitting still there for you. So there's really no reason not to have this. And even against PvP, trust me, there's a great chance that the guy is not that good, that he will screw up at some point, even in atmosphere. What I said about Jumptown, I did hold Jumptown for quite a long time with an A2. I'm not even joking. And yeah, sure, no one good enough showed up, but that's how most players are these days. They're really not all that good. Popped, there you go, contract complete, critical threat, and yeah, that's 390K in 5 minutes. You really cannot beat that. Folks, honestly, if you want to try the C2 for this sort of thing, I would definitely recommend going for it. And if it's your first time watching these videos and you're considering playing Star Citizen for the first time, this is probably one of the best moments, especially with the Expo coming along. You will have a free fly. You will also probably have a nice ship package to buy, which I usually recommend the Aurora as the cheapest one. If the Cutter is on sale, go with that. Do use their referral code. I don't know if they're going to be giving a giveaway or not, but you have my referral code there below so as to get a little bit more money, which will allow you to buy a couple more guns if all you have available is the Aurora MR. Get yourself a couple of, yes, in that case, extra laser repeaters. Put those in your Aurora, and the Aurora is great for up to moderates and even some high combat beacons as well. Folks, see you next time. Take care.